tonight's coin toss presented by the United States Marine Corps. Thank you to the United States Marine Corps for tonight's coin toss. The few, the proud, the Marines. Contact your local recruiter today. And as we survey the coin toss, Jay, Wake Forest wins the toss, and they have deferred their option to the second half. No surprise, Reggie Lucas wants to put his defense on the field first.
So that's what they've been known for, and their defense, again this year, so strong. Another factor in tonight's ball game, Chris, is the heat down on the field. We were down there earlier, and boy, it's about as hot as can be in August, right here before September.
Now time for tonight's coin toss, sponsored by the United States Marine Corps. Thank you to the United States Marine Corps for tonight's coin toss. The few, the proud, the Marines. Contact your local recruiter today. And it was Cleveland, Jay Sonhalter, who won the toss and deferred their option to the second half.
Right now, a little drizzle going on with the rain, Chris, but this should be an outstanding ball game.
And we're looking at the coin flip down there, brought to you by the United States Marine Corps for tonight's coin toss. The few, the proud, the Marines. Contact your local recruiter today. And Jay, a nice crowd gathering here tonight. Sanderson in white and red, and there you see Anlo won the toss. And a look at the Hillside Hornet captains as they try to pick up their third victory of the season. It's been a long time since they've been out getting ready for a coin toss. 3 weeks, as a matter of fact, not since September the 7th.
It's 3 week bye week there, Patrick. It's not something that you're used to at all, and well, you're anxious before any ball game, but I know those guys, they're tired of practicing. They're tired of hitting their own teammates. They're ready to go.
Well, tired is the operative word, because you played a lot of high school football. You played college football. I'm not sure you've ever played 2 games within a 5-day span. What do the Falcons and the coaching staff in particular, what do they need to be most attentive to as far as how that toll is taken on their players?
The biggest thing is you've got to make sure you keep guys fresh. When you play Monday night, it's going to take you 2, 3, sometimes even 4 days to really recover, but all of a sudden you don't have the weekend to recover after that last game. You got to get going here. So the biggest key I'm going to watch, especially on defense, is the depth they have rotating guys in and out, and they've got to get off the field on third down on defense to keep their defense fresh.
All right, getting ready now for the United States Marine Corps coin toss. You see the Falcons on the left, the Hornets on the right. And our
During Jordan, you being the visiting team, we have the pleasure of having Sergeant Costa here. He will actually do the flip for us. If you don't mind coming up with Sergeant Costa. What are you going to call when he flips?
Tails.
You want tails. He wants tails. Go ahead, sir. And it is actually a heads. That means, Hillside, you have won the toss. What do you want to do? You want to defer to the second half, guys. That means you want the ball, correct?
There's Gary Wiley, our referee tonight. That's the United States Marine Corps coin toss. Thank you to the United States Marine Corps for tonight's coin toss. The few, the proud, the Marines. And let's go to our United States Marine Corps coin toss for tonight's game. The few, the proud, the Marines. Contact your local recruiter today. And let's go downstairs for the United States Marine Corps coin toss, brought to you by the United States Marine Corps. The few, the proud, the Marines. Contact your local recruiter today.
Both of these teams, Patrick, this is a fun atmosphere, but when you're 6-1, so much on the line, we talked about in the open.
Well, let's go down to the United States Marine Corps coin toss. The few, the proud, the Marines. Contact your local recruiter today. You see Green Hope in the foreground of your screen right there. You have the Jordan Falcons on the white and red and the black. And there's the coin toss ahead of tonight's key matchup. Let's go downstairs for the United States Marine Corps coin toss. The few, the proud, the Marines. Contact your local recruiter today. And there's a look at the coin toss, which was won by Heritage J, and the Heritage Huskies want the football first. Welcome to Friday Night Rivals, presented by Lane and Associates and My Computer Career. Patrick Keenis, Jay Sonhalter, and Aaron Summers with you. We'll go right to midfield for tonight's United States Marine Corps coin toss. The few, the proud, the Marines. Contact your local recruiter today. Toss was won by Holly Springs. In the black and gold, they will receive.
And on the field, Aaron Summers has got a couple very special guests.
Chris, I'm here with Major Dennis Dunbar and Sergeant Aaron Little. Major Dunbar, what are you Station Raleigh?
Well, we're Marine recruiters, and we work within our communities to find quality, qualified young men and women to answer the nation's call to service and hopefully accept the challenge to become United States Marines.
And Sergeant Little, if someone was interested in joining the Marine Corps, what would be their first step?
Yes, ma'am. The first thing they should do is seek me out and talk to me about some of the qualifications and the career and education opportunities that we have and how these opportunities can help them with their future plans, be it in civilian war or in the military. And what I like to do is just challenge everybody out there just to seek me out and see exactly what's available for you.
Thank you. Back here at Cardinal Gibbons Stadium, where it is scoreless between Cleveland and Cardinal Gibbons. I'm here with Staff Sergeant Tara Highbaugh. Tara, how could somebody join the Marines if they were interested?
Well, the first step would be to contact their local Marine Corps recruiter, and that is me. I'm right here for Cardinal Gibbons. I'm the local Marine Corps recruiter.
And why did you decide to get involved in the Marines as a female?
Well, I did my research, and I had that calling of wanting to serve my country, and I realized at the end that the Marines are just the best.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's introduce the third member of our broadcast team, Aaron Summers, who's down with a very special guest. Aaron?
I'm joined by Staff Sergeant Costa. If someone were interested in joining the Marine Corps, what would be their first step?
Their first step would be contacting their local recruiter by either 1-800-MARINES or researching a recruiting station on any social media or anything like that.
As a Marine recruiter, what is your role in the community?
My role is really to give back to the community and bring more of a sense of purpose to some of these kids that really, really need it.
Did you enjoy being a part of the coin toss here to get things started?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I'm very happy to do it.
Thanks. Patrick? Hi, I'm here with Sergeant Peterson. Sergeant Peterson, what would be someone's first step if they were interested in joining the Marine Corps?
The first step would be reach out to your local Marine recruiter, either by phone or email, or going to marines.com to request more information.
And as a recruiter, what is your involvement in the community?
We do a lot of leadership training, a lot of physical fitness activities, as well as finding those qualified individuals to enlist into the Marine Corps.
Thanks. Welcome back to Cleveland Stadium. 7-7 tie here early in the game. I'm here with Sergeant Creed. If a person wanted to join the Marines, how old would they need to be in order to do that?
They would need to be 17 and be in their senior year.
And how would they go about the recruiting process?
The recruiting process, they would talk to a local Marine Corps recruiter about the different options that are afforded to them.
Do you have any other ways that you would recommend someone to talk to because they talk to you?
I'm the only local Marine Corps recruiter for Johnston County, so if the Marine Corps is the way you want to go, you have to come see me.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Let's go downstairs on the soggy field, and the third member of our broadcast crew, Aaron Summers. Aaron?
Thanks, Patrick. I'm here with Staff Sergeant Holzizer. Why is a Marine recruiter the best resource if you want to enter the Marines?
Well, there's a lot of misconceptions, a lot of misinformation that's out there, and best way to figure out what you want to do with your future, come sit down with a recruiter. We can actually personalize the information to your goals and your plans to get there, and we can answer any questions or concerns you may have.
So where would one find a Marine recruiter to talk to?
So the easiest way to find us, if you're still in school, you can get our contact information from any of the staff, and you can go on marines.com and hit a link to request information, and a recruiter will get a hold of you within a few days.
What's the best age to start looking into a Marine Corps?
So the age for enlistment is 17 to 28 years old, but you're never too young to look into it. One thing that I can urge is look into it earlier rather than later. All it takes is one little thing to disqualify you from service completely.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Patrick?
All right, thank you very much, Staff Sergeant. Thank you, Aaron.
I'm joined by Staff Sergeant Acosta. If one wanted to get into the Marines, how would they find a recruiter near them?
Absolutely. So the fastest way to find a recruiter is go to the local Facebook page. So for me, it's Ricardo Leo Acosta. Staff Sergeant Acosta, look me up. Also go to marines.com and put in information, and it'll give you the local recruiter's name and contact information to get a hold of them. Thank you.
Thanks.
Let's go downstairs. A special guest with Aaron Summers. Aaron?
I'm joined by Scunny Ski. If someone wanted to join the Marines, how would they find a Marine recruiter to talk to?
The best way to contact us is through www.marines.com. fill in the information blocks, and it'll automatically send your information to a recruiter, and they'll contact you within 24 hours.
And how old does someone have to be if they're interested in joining the Marines?
The minimum age is age 17 through 28. 17 requires parental consent, and the rest will come down to medical.
Thanks.
No problem.